The sky is a vast, open road, a highway of air where freedom and possibility reign. For centuries it has inspired explorers, dreamers, and adventurers to chart new courses and chase the horizon. Up here, above the world, the rules seem different. Gravity feels lighter and the boundaries of the earth fade away. But what if that road suddenly ends? What if without warning the path ahead simply disappears, leaving only uncertainty and fear? Imagine you're a pilot, sun on the cockpit glass, ocean shimmering below, engines humming. The world stretches endlessly in every direction, and you feel invincible, carried by the wind and the promise of adventure. You check your instruments. Something's off. The compass spins. The horizon blurs. Familiar landmarks vanish, and the world outside the window becomes strange and unrecognizable. You try the radio. Only static answers. The comforting chatter of air traffic control is gone, replaced by an eerie silence that settles over the cockpit. The ocean below, once beautiful, now feels like a hungry void. The waves seem to reach up, swallowing sound and hope alike. Alone, suspended between sky and sea, you have no map to guide you home. The world you knew is gone, replaced by endless blue and the unknown. This isn't fiction. It's a story told by those who ventured into a certain stretch of the Atlantic, a place marked by mystery, where navigation fails and logic falters. A place where the rules of reality seem to bend. Fog rolls in without warning, compasses spin wildly, and time itself feels uncertain. Some return with tales too strange to believe. Stories of sudden storms, ghostly lights, and moments lost to memory. Others simply vanish. No wreckage, no survivors. Planes and ships disappear as if swallowed by the sea itself, leaving behind only questions. It's as if a cosmic hand plucks them from existence, leaving only questions and silence. The sky and sea close over them, erasing every trace. The world is left to wonder, what happened in those final moments? Did they glimpse something beyond our understanding, or simply fall victim to nature's unpredictability? Did they encounter a sudden storm, or something stranger, a crack in reality itself? Was it weather, human error, or something science has yet to explain? We search for answers in wreckage never found. Listen for voices on silent frequencies. Each investigation brings more theories, but rarely closure. These stories challenge our understanding of the universe. They remind us that for all our knowledge, there are still mysteries that defy explanation. For all our technology, there are still places where the map reads, "Here be dragons." The unknown is not just a relic of the past, it lives on in places like this. The Bermuda Triangle is one such place, a patch of ocean that has swallowed ships and planes, and with them, certainty. Its legend grows with every disappearance, every unanswered call. It's a mystery that endures, not just for what is lost, but for what it reveals about our need to explain the unexplainable. We are drawn to the unknown, compelled to seek meaning in the silence. Why do we keep searching? Because the unknown calls to us. It whispers promises of discovery, adventure, and the hope that one day we might find the answers we seek. And sometimes the sky is emptied, and we are left with only the questions. The silence is haunting, but it is also an invitation to keep looking. The Bermuda Triangle remains, a riddle written in water and sky. Its secrets are guarded by the waves and the wind, waiting for the next explorer to try their luck. And so, the legend grows, the mystery deepens, and the call of the unknown echoes on, daring us to solve the puzzle of a sky emptied. There's a place where compasses spin and logic falters, the Bermuda Triangle. Bounded by Bermuda, Miami, and San Juan, this patch of the Atlantic is infamous for unexplained disappearances. Ships found adrift, crews vanished, pilots radioing confusion before falling silent forever. The legend grew, story by story, until the Bermuda Triangle became a symbol for the world's unsolved mysteries. The area's wild weather, swift Gulf Stream, and deep ocean trenches offer some explanation. Hurricanes and rogue waves can erase all trace of disaster. Yet for many, these natural dangers don't fully explain the strangeness. The triangle's reputation endures because it sits at the crossroads of fact and fear. It's a place where the ordinary rules don't seem to apply, and that's why its legend refuses to die. No story defines the Bermuda Triangle quite like the chilling disappearance of Flight 19. It's a tale that has fascinated and mystified generations, casting a long shadow over the Atlantic. December 5, 1945, 5 Navy bombers known as Avengers take off from a Florida air base on what should have been a routine training mission. The crew, a mix of seasoned pilots and eager trainees, expect to return in just a few hours. The weather is clear, the ocean calm, and the pilots are experienced. Nothing seems out of the ordinary as they soar into the sky. But soon, the flight leader radios in, reporting malfunctioning compasses and growing confusion about their position. The instruments that should guide them now seem to betray them. Everything is wrong, strange. We can't be sure of any direction. The pilots' voices crackle with anxiety as they struggle to navigate. The control tower scrambles to help, offering bearings and instructions, but the pilots only grow more disoriented, their confidence slipping away with each passing minute. As daylight fades, radio signals weaken and desperation grows. The ocean below turns from blue to black, swallowing hope. The last words from Flight 19 are lost in a haze of static. A massive search operation is launched, with rescue planes and ships racing against time and darkness. Incredibly, one of the rescue planes sent to find them also vanishes, deepening the mystery and fear. Hundreds of ships and planes scour the vast ocean for days. They search every possible route, every stretch of water, but nothing is found. No wreckage, no bodies, no clues. Just an empty sea and unanswered questions. The official report offers no answers. The cause is listed simply as unknown, leaving families and investigators in the dark. Flight 19 becomes the cornerstone of the Bermuda Triangle's legend. A routine flight that simply vanished, sparking endless speculation and fear. The story haunts us because it defies explanation. It's a mystery that refuses to be solved, lingering in the minds of all who hear it. How can 6 planes and 27 men vanish without a trace? The question echoes through history, unanswered. The answer remains elusive, fueling the myth and deepening the enigma of the triangle. Was it human error, mechanical failure, or something stranger, something beyond our understanding? The Bermuda Triangle keeps its secrets, refusing to give up the truth behind its most famous disappearance. And Flight 19 is its most enduring ghost, a symbol of the unknown lurking just beyond the horizon. The mystery endures, echoing through time, reminding us that some secrets may never be revealed. Before Flight 19, there was the USS Cyclops, a giant Navy collier lost in 1918. Sailing from Brazil to Baltimore with over 300 aboard, it vanished without a distress call. The weather was calm, the ship well equipped, no wreckage, no bodies, no clues, just silence. Theories abound. German submarines, shifting cargo, sudden capsizing, yet none explain the total lack of evidence. 2 sister ships vanished on similar routes decades later, deepening the mystery. The Cyclops remains the Navy's greatest non-combat loss. Its fate is a maritime ghost story, one the ocean refuses to reveal. Where facts are scarce, theories multiply. Some blame magnetic anomalies, places where compasses spin and navigation fails. Others point to rogue waves, sudden storms, or methane gas eruptions that could sink ships in seconds. There are wilder ideas, alien abductions, time warps, portals to other dimensions. Science fiction and a few UFO sightings have only fueled these beliefs. The most mind-bending theory? The triangle as a gateway to another reality. No scientific evidence supports these claims, but they persist. Why? Because they offer comfort. The lost aren't gone, just elsewhere. The Bermuda Triangle is a canvas for our imagination. It's a place where the ordinary and extraordinary collide. And that's why the mystery endures. Science paints a very different picture of the Bermuda Triangle than the one found in popular myths and sensational stories. Instead of supernatural forces or alien abductions, researchers focus on the real-world factors that shape this region. The Coast Guard and Navy, who patrol these waters regularly, see no special danger here, just a busy, unpredictable stretch of ocean where accidents are bound to happen. Most disappearances can be traced to sudden storms, navigational mistakes, or mechanical failure, common risks in any vast, challenging sea. Many so-called mysteries are exaggerated, misreported, or even fabricated by the media to capture the public's imagination. For example, Flight 19's leader was unfamiliar with the area and may have gotten lost after a series of navigational errors, leading to tragedy. The rescue plane sent after them was known to be prone to explosions. In fact, a nearby ship reported seeing a fireball in the sky that very day. The powerful Gulf Stream, sudden storms, and deep waters make search and recovery efforts extremely difficult, often leaving little trace behind. Ships sink, planes crash, and sometimes nothing is ever found, just as in other remote parts of the world's oceans. These are the risks of travel at sea and in the air, not evidence of the supernatural or unexplained phenomena. The legend of the Bermuda Triangle is often more dramatic and captivating than the reality, fueled by books and movies. But the real dangers, nature's unpredictable power and human fallibility, are explanation enough for most incidents here. When the triangle's mystery is examined closely, it often dissolves into fact, leaving little room for the supernatural. Yet despite all the evidence, the allure of the unknown and the thrill of mystery still remain, drawing us back to the legend time and again. We've explored the Bermuda Triangle's legends and the science behind them. Some see only myth, a patchwork of accidents and exaggerations. Others point to cases like the Cyclops, where no answer satisfies. The triangle endures because it taps into our deepest fears. To vanish, to be lost, to face the unknown. It's a debate between reason and wonder, fact and possibility. The Bermuda Triangle sits at that crossroads, a place where science meets imagination. Is it myth, mystery, or something in between? The ocean keeps its secrets well. Perhaps the answer lies not in the waves, but in our need to believe. The legend lives on, as long as we keep asking why.